The grouping of the world emerging economies of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, BRICS, has officially opened in Johannesburg, South Africa. The bloc stands on three pillars of BRICS cooperation: political and security cooperation, financial and economic cooperation, and cultural and people-to-people cooperation. The 2023 theme for the summit is BRICS and Africa: partnership for mutually accelerated growth, sustainable development, and inclusive multilateralism. But will the bloc admit new members? GBC's Clara Mlano tells us more.
This is the first time in 3 years that members of the BRICS bloc are meeting in person after missing that opportunity due to the global pandemic COVID-19. Priorities for the 2023 summits are strengthening post-pandemic socio-economic recovery and attaining the 2030 agenda on sustainable development, transforming education and skills development for the future, unlocking opportunities through the African Continental Free Trade Area, developing partnership towards an equitable just transition, and strengthening multilateralism, including working towards real reform of global governance institutions and strengthening the meaningful participation of women in the peace process. BRICS represents over 18% of global trade. Host President Cyril Ramaphosa said since BRICS exists to forge stronger ties, there was the need to reaffirm their position that economic growth must be unilateral with inclusiveness and towards a developmental agenda embraced by the 5 countries. He also shared the African story, being endowed with rich minerals and hence the right investments would propel growth. President Ramaphosa said countries have acknowledged their growth importance and as key players in the geopolitics architecture of the world, necessitating for expansion.
Africa is a continent of great opportunity in industrialization process in a variety of sectors. This continent is rich in the critical minerals that will drive business success in the 21st century. The continent has resources of lithium, vanadium, cobalt, platinum, palladium, nickel, copper, rare earth minerals, rhodium, and many others. And these are the minerals that are bound and are driving economic activity across the world.
Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva said BRICS works in favor of a fairer global trade and opposed any biased trade agreements with other economies. Russia President Vladimir Putin addressed the summit via video conferencing after skipping the summit following an ICC arrest warrant. Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India expands on India's rapid economic growth, infrastructure expansion, renewable energy and technology drive, and plans to contribute to deepening relations with the global south. China's President Xi Jinping, despite being in South Africa, was absent from Tuesday's summit. Instead, representative presented his statement and called for the promotion of development for all.
Members of the bloc have committed to act on the BRICS spirit of openness, inclusiveness, and a win-win cooperation as the BRICS partnership has moved beyond a government-to-government relations. Clara Mlano, GBC News, Johannesburg, South Africa.